that one dead too?
This is 5%. I know how to read these because I'm a vapor.
I'm good.
Ooh, the ice hurts my throat.
What do you mean?
It's like hard. Like a loser for me. Hey, you're on TV.
Are your headphones guy?
Yeah. Sometimes it's good to hear yourself so you know you're doing something.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the whole studio?
It's a nice space.
What would you do in it?
Put some shit up.
Like horns?
No, probably like old backdrops like Miller High Life girls from like the 90s out of
Like,
the centerfold, you know?
yeah,
Like you ever
like
like went to like a beer joint, like the
magazine,
men's bathroom's got all the
just full of just nudity,
just well, but not nudity, right? So there's still
tasteful,
just
soft
bikini.
core,
Might just say bikinis.
bikinis,
Onesie bikinis.
onesies.
Yeah, like the
Ooh,
old school
that's fun too.
Baywatch
You can get it tighter around the ass because you got the shoulder straps.
to pull it up on.
Yeah.
Mm.
But they do a pretty good job nowadays without the straps. They go with the less material back there, so it looks tighter.
I've never really looked in depth.
So I've been looking a lot. Sometimes you can cut it so that looks so you're showing more. It depends on what kind of curve you want.
Sure.
Because
I like
some
the
want
high waisted though.
high waist. Yeah,
Like from
all
the
the straps
90s.
all the way up.
Yeah.
It's like, what is that doing up there?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like if you're
How to
wearing
get there.
pants,
How
yeah.
to get there.
How does it get off? You're a military time
Yeah, it's from the oil field. It's just habit.
from the oil because they do
They do it at
military
military
time.
time for reporting
They're like,
because
Roger that.
jackasses don't know how to put PM or AM next to it. So
Uh, so they're like learn a completely different time
learn something that's not
so that
useful in any other aspect of life.
you can think about time in a more official way. So this is oil time. All right, I think we're good to go.
Let's get it.
We've been going for like a minute.
Do you want to drink?
You got water?
Yeah. We got Gatorade, Red Bull, White Claw,
Give me
High Noon,
a Red Bull.
sugar free
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
or a sugar. There's sugar. They're both. There's
They're
both.
both terrible for you, probably.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, is it Trump or not?
Are these on? These aren't on. Or these aren't
These
on.
are on.
These aren't on.
Can you turn the
My
phone volumes?
headphones ain't on.
They're on. Hello, 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 hello.
Now
hello,
I can
hello.
hear it.
Okay. Can you
Yeah,
turn
now it's
mine
better.
up too?
Yours is good.
Can you turn mine up a little bit? Hello, 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 hello. So, what do you think about Kamala not going on Joe Rogan?
Well, I mean, she lost, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, by 4 million votes. That Trump episode has what, 53 million
Yeah,
views?
it like broke the internet, didn't it?
Yeah, that's at least if one out
Well,
of 50 of those people voted.
didn't she say like, or he said something about they canceled it because her team only wanted it to be an hour or like under an hour or some
They
shit like
wanted
that?
it to be in her place in a hotel
Yeah, so
room
she could
somewhere
fucking have
so she could
delegated
feel
questions.
comfortable.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta go do it. You want to. It's like a girl that's like, no, you come over. It's like you gotta risk something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, the election was lost once they didn't kill Trump, right? Because I
You
mean,
think the assassination attempt?
Biden fell off a bicycle. You know, that's about what he's got to
Yeah,
his name. Trump got shot, and yeah,
and he
obviously you're
survived.
gonna fucking vote for that guy, right? Wouldn't you? I mean, hell, if a mountain Huffy bike's getting the best of your fucking president, what are we doing?
I mean, it's not really a strength competition.
No, it's just balance. You should be able to stay up on a bike, sure, right?
I mean, maybe, but George H.W. Bush threw up on the Prime Minister of Japan.
You're welcome. The sushi was bad. Yeah. Are we rolling?
That's rude.
Are we rolling? Oh,
Yeah.
you don't have like an
It's
intro thing?
charging. It's playing. I'll edit it in post.
Oh, nice. Post. I like that.
Yeah, it's just all about us now.
Okay.
We got to have a good conversation, no matter what it takes.
Lead the way, Diz. What do you want
Okay.
to know?
So there's a lot going on. You're running around, you're doing it. What's your favorite place to just fucking relax?
Relax.
Yeah. Relax.
I'm fucking my bed, dude. My bed costs $18,000. I miss that
Why?
motherfucker. Huh?
What costs so much on it?
Uh, I don't know why it costs so much.
It's a giant race car?
Yes, actually, it's a SUV. It's an SUV bed.
It's a
No,
pickup
okay.
truck?
Dude, this when I was in the oil field, like I think I was in my early 20s, I'd work 2 weeks, right? Get off on Tuesday. And every Wednesday, that my first Wednesday off, I'd go see this old lady. She was like a divorcee or so she said. And I guess her husband had a lot of money because the bed was her bed was like 80 grand. It's the best sleep I ever had. So I got the name brand of the bed and I went to go look at buying one myself. And they're like, the cheapest one was 18 grand. And I was like, fuck it, I'll get it. And then I got the bed. It was great. And then one Wednesday, I was supposed to go over there, but I had to go help my mom move some shit out of her attic, so I couldn't go. I guess she had her Sunday. I was her Wednesday. I guess she had her Sunday come over, and the husband came home, shot them both, and then shot himself. So I dodged that bullet, and now I got an $18,000 mattress.
So did the woman and the boyfriend Sunday, did they survive?
No, no, it was
Bam, bam, bam.
boom, boom. Mhm.
Is that what you do?
What?
If you caught your divorce? You said she was a divorcee.
You said that, but women lie. You know what I'm saying?
So she was just having a time, and then he probably knew somewhere deep down, like
Fucking around.
I'm away way
Maybe-
too long.
Maybe he just was trying to get her back, and she didn't want to get back. So he's like, "Well, if I can't have her, nobody can."
And you just missed it by the skin of your teeth.
She missed it for doing chores. I had to go help my
Did you
mom
know
do
Sunday?
chores. No, I didn't even know she had a Sunday.
You thought you were her only one?
I mean, I suspected I wasn't, but I didn't.
You weren't keeping
But
tabs.
know him. I wasn't doing background research on him.
You guys weren't swapping shifts.
No. Swapping gum.
You
What are you
guys
doing?
are both
Tell me
putting
about
it
your
in there.
thumb, dude. Is your thumb gonna be
My
all right,
thumb
dude?
is all right. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
So now every day is a Wednesday for you.
Yeah. Hump day.
Yeah, so I hurt my thumb. I broke a mug in my hand, hit it against the counter, and it split open my hand. It's about an inch
Oh, shit.
gash.
You had to
It
get
happened
stitches?
Sunday.
You had to get
No.
stitches or no? You just bandaged it up?
I just went to Walgreens, bought like $100 worth of cut material,
Gauze.
gauze, fucking this spray, this liquid bandage.
Oh, the shit that seals it or whatever? Yeah.
That shit is what worked because it was bleeding. So that sealed it up, and now I'm just gonna have a scar. But it hit a nerve, so I couldn't feel the outside part of my thumb. So I went in Tuesday. They looked at it. They said tomorrow we can give you surgery. It'll be $4,000. And so I just paid it, and I got surgery yesterday.
Oh, so you actually had to have surgery on it.
Yeah, they had to attach the nerve together. Bzz, bzz. Hopefully it worked. They say it might not work.
Oh no, we don't need your thumb for
probably-
anything, dude.
Masturbation.
Yeah, but the thumb's around. I feel like the best part is like in here, right?
Yeah, you could do it, but it's like if I'm injured, then I don't want to have my thumb bouncing around near there. It's like if it's injured, you can't use it.
Well, I meant
But
like
if I
what
chop
do you-
it off, then
No, I mean
if
like
I-
what nerve ending would you need in your thumb? Like, is there anything particular that stands out that says, "Hey, I really hope I get the feeling back in my thumb"?
well, you don't want to just have like your body slowly shutting down on you. You can't start feeling different parts. Like, oh, that's my thumb, that's my pinky, that's my fucking ear, and then soon you can't feel anything. See?
What is it like the onset plague? Once one
No,
nerve goes,
it's
the other
just
one
it's
goes?
just a mentality of like you gotta feel it with every part of it. You don't want a part of your like if it's $4,000 to fix your thumb, you don't want to like go through life being like, oh, I wish I did that.
I want to feel the buttons that I push.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
want to feel the wind on my thumb as I ask for a ride to Sunset Strip Comedy Club. Are you still got the scooter?
yeah,
Hell
I
yeah.
love that thing. So convenient. Parking it,
Yeah, I bet it is.
I love parking it just wherever I want. So what are you thinking?
I don't know.
You thinking about comedy in the future, or are you thinking more about drinking every night away?
A little bit of both, honestly. Yeah.
Do you
Whatever it
have fun
takes.
on the road?
Yeah, I have a great time. It's
What do you
badass.
do?
Uh, fly my drone, to places and stuff like no.
You wish. Too dumb to fly.
Whatever. No, I just gotta go out, see different shit,
You
and
visit different people and you get to know them.
visit different people, go to local dive bars and just sing karaoke and shit, and just fucking rustle up the crowd, and then
Do you get to enjoy the special treatment, or do you like being treated like everyone else and then working your way up from that?
I just like being a normal guy.
I don't.
What do you mean?
Normal guys get shit on. I like it when people know who I am because it makes it easier to talk to people that are
Yeah, I mean,
female, maybe.
yeah, but I mean, if you stand out and you fucking just are normal, you stand out, and they're like, oh, he's not normal after all. You see what I'm saying? So it's like an inverse adverse. Is this done charging or what?
It's just a process. You can stop at any time.
That's pretty quick.
What is it at?
31.
That's
Was
good.
it 2, right?
Is that 5 something? Maybe 2 or 3.
What about you? You don't like the road? You like the road?
I like staying home.
Do you?
Yeah, but I go out just because it's good stage time and good money and
You like doing?
good to do.
You
Good
like doing like?
campaigning.
You like doing like
A weekend?
a weekend of like 2-nighters for an hour, or do you like doing like if you could hit like 5 spots a night out here?
I've
Like,
never. Oh, I'd rather do 5 spots in one night.
really?
Yeah.
See, I like doing the hours.
The hours
of
are
a
fun
spot.
too. I agree with you. I think now I'm more ready for the hour than I am the 15-minute sets. I'm just more, that's the kind of like practice that I've had is more the hour.
Mhm.
But I love the idea of the 15 minutes of like just doing new shit and working on your newest shit.
Yeah.
And the city crowd, and they're more smart, and you're trying to like advance the art of stand-up comedy and show them new things and be like, this is what it's like more experimental.
Yeah. So do you run your newer shit with your crowds at all when you're doing your hour and shit like that?
Yeah,
Will you
I
just
try
pepper it in there?
to. Yeah, but usually I don't. Usually it's hard to squeeze in new shit because you know it's gonna sound way different. They're like, whoa, what was that?
Yeah.
But sometimes if it's good, then it works, and it's the biggest laugh of the set sometimes.
The newer shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it kind of gets me in the zone. If I start out with newer shit, then I'm more talking to them because I started out talking to them about something that I don't know. But if I start out with practice shit, then I just get in this zone of just,
Flow state.
yeah, just saying it over and over again. But if I start out with new shit, it kind of gets me to say the old stuff in a way where I'm talking to them because that's how I started out. So that's what
I
I'm
see what
used
you're
to.
saying. Yeah.
But yeah, it's risky to start out with new shit. But if you have new shit that's really good and you start out with it, that's like the best case scenario. Because then everything else has like a tinge of, in the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. When new shit works, it's fucking a good ass feeling.
Yeah.
But when you start out with it and it falls flat, then you're just like, fuck,
Yeah, it
like,
could have the opposite effect.
yeah, the opposite effect. Yeah, I learned not to fucking don't lead brand new shit right off the top. Maybe work something in and then
No, they don't
pepper it.
know.
They don't know, but
Give them
I
the
know.
show.
I know though. Like I know I'm like, oh, that's not all the way polished. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So then I'm
and
like, I
they
just
don't know if it's old or new. If they give them old stuff and it's better than the new stuff, all they care about is that you give them good stuff.
yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah.
How'd you like Vegas?
Which part?
When we were at Skankfest and everything.
Skankfest. It was fun. We got to stay in Resorts World. That was a nice
Yeah,
hotel.
that was a pretty good one. And then and I stayed at the Nugget during
The Skankfest.
Skankfest because like right there.
Yeah.
Fremont Street.
It's a
bunch
bit of a walk.
weirdos. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I was walking on Fremont Street, not this Skankfest, but the Skankfest before, and some guy comes up behind me and puts his hand in my armpits. And I just fell backwards. I was like, trying to get out of it. And I was like, oh, sorry, I was just joking. I was just joking. And then I was
Did
pissed.
they know you?
He didn't say he knew me.
That's fucking strange.
But it was during Skankfest where a lot of people were saying hi. So I think he was a Skankfest guy. But yeah, it was just like annoying that a guy that got that deep into me and I froze. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
I just fell backward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough position when some guy has you underneath the armpit like that.
It's a very vulnerable position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
feel
to
like I
have a
missed it.
stranger do that, and I was
Why
mad,
don't
I
you
was
just turn around and
fuming.
fucking knock him out?
That's what I wish I did, but I didn't
Mm.
want to cause a scene in that moment. You know, I was in just avoid trouble mode. And then after he left, I was like fuming. I was like walking up and down the
Yeah, I
Fremont
would have. You
looking
should
for
have
the
fucking
guy.
found him and did it to him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was thinking. But I'm wondering if I could even do it as good as he did it to me.
Did he pick you up or just tickle you?
No, he just fucking had it in there, just ready to pounce.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it was disconcerting.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah. Well, other than that, I mean, that's the kind of vibe of Skankfest, I guess. Like people are trying to like take from you a little bit, trying to see you freak out and observe
No
and
one's
laugh
really
at
never
you.
done that to me. Though. I'll be honest with you.
Well, Ari just shat on
That
stage.
was yeah, that was fucking shit. I threw up. I like was side stage and seen it, and I went and threw up in a trash can. I can't do shit.
There was a weird energy in the room. It was like,
A man shit on stage. Yeah.
yeah, it was like, no, you can't do a show anymore.
Did they blur all that shit out, or they just cut it completely?
I don't know. I didn't see it. Can I hit the vape?
Sure.
I uh I was on stage when it happened. I was the comedian that he decided to shit on, literally.
Was it after you performed?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So you got in your interview, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna bring this tarp out and shit everywhere."
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He was promoting his new special. Comes out on Netflix.
Yeah, but I would imagine they cut all that from YouTube, right? Had to, right? There's no way you can just blur all
No,
that, in,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm sure they like framed it correctly, but I'm
Yeah.
sure he got his message out. Here's a new special.
Here I am shitting. Oh, man.
Crazy
And he put his
business.
fingers in it. Remember when he did that? He like,
Yeah, he was looking for something.
Yeah.
Oh, and he flicked it.
yeah.
He threw he threw a dude wipe into the audience.
That's crazy. That's
It's like, is this comedy? Is this art?
It's art.
Is it art?
I don't fucking know. That shit down there ain't art. I ain't paying $30,000 for that fucking Campbell suit. Fucking
Andy
can.
Warhol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, art is subjective, I guess.
Art's for rich people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I just get on Amazon, right? You just get you
Get a print.
I'm telling you.
Just fucking
Your
get
fucking
Taylor.
motorcycle.
Get
Or
Taylor
you should
to fucking get you.
crypto shit. How hacked in your account, dude? If I got to be $500 investment, best
Did you
investment ever
fucking
made.
get a message from Taylor?
Yeah.
Dude, I wish that money was real.
Yeah, dude.
Taylor has been sending a lot of messages up to comedians about crypto.
Yeah.
You know my account was hacked. Don't
His
put me
account
on
was
that.
hacked.
Man, you should follow my other account. Why? So you can send it to me again, dude? I'm not doing it. Dude. Get your shit straight.
I gotta start.
His new Taylor is what's Taylor Thompson?
Who's Taylor Thompson? Where's Taylor Thompson been? And does he know crypto?
It's BitDog.
Yeah,
Taylor.
fucking.
So Trump won,
Yeah.
and that makes you happy.
I don't give a fuck either which way. We still pay
You're
taxes.
you're
That's all that
you're
matters.
just a human being in the world. You don't care about stuff.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I care about shit, but you know,
Abortion.
does it? I don't. If you want to
Another
do it, if
woman
you want to
died
do it, do it.
because she had an ectopic pregnancy.
What is that?
It's where the baby dies inside you.
Oh, you have to get an abortion.
Yeah, and then they were like, "We don't know if the baby's dead. Let's go to this other doctor." And then
by-
she died.
That's malpractice. You should sue for that.
You should do something.
I mean, I'm for abortion because more abortion means less people, and less people mean less traffic. I fucking hate traffic on.
Traffic.
Traffic.
How do you get
or-
rid of traffic?
Less people.
With
Less
public
people.
transit,
And just less people in general. Less
building
people on
closer
purpose.
together.
Yeah, or a big train.
Big train.
Big rail.
I love
train.
train.
I do love a train.
What is a train that you've been on?
I went the glass top train to Alaska.
Whoa.
Saw all these two mooses and bears fighting and shit, and then you're drinking wine the whole time. It's badass.
Is it expensive? Is it like a
It
cruise?
was part of the package of the cruise.
Oh, you had like a cruise. You went
Yeah.
on a cruise.
Cruise, yeah, was up to Mount Denali.
Nice. That's the highest mountain in North America. I think.
Is it?
Maybe.
I don't think it is.
Mount Denali.
Hey, fact check that, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Jamie,
You can pull it up on this screen too.
are the Hans like the vans?
Yeah.
the trademark infringement, or is that Heinz?
That's trademark infringement.
I love you.
Thanks, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a thing, you know, ANS
Yeah. Denali's the highest peak.
in North America.
Hell yeah.
What's the highest peak? What's the highest peak in Americas? Let's get the Mexicans involved. Let's see how far this
Oh, you mean
goes.
like down? I think it'd still be Mount Denali, right? Because I think
What are they?
There's
The
that,
Andes?
yeah, but it's mostly like subterranean, like forest and jungle, right? Ain't it? Subterranean, is that a word?
Yeah, that means under the ground, underground forests.
Yeah, well, they have like those underground cities and shit, like Mesopotamia,
That's Middle
Mesoamerica,
East.
whatever, dude. Hey, relax. Aliens.
What's the highest peak?
It's Mount Denali.
What about?
Well, it says it's also called Mount McKinley, but it's Mount Denali.
Yeah.
Oh, it has two names.
Yeah,
What
so
does
we
it
do.
identify as today? Trans stuff.
Trans, probably. Everything's trans now.
Yeah, even your fucking Mountain Dew has got a different
Yeah, it's
flavor every day. It's like
You ever think
reinventing.
they had original diet and regular? It is Dr. Pepper. It has turnip in it too. Did you know that turnip juice?
No, a turnip. Wow.
23
Sounds
flavors.
like
23
fucking
flavors, dude.
holes.
Yeah,
Stanley Yelnats.
yeah, dude.
Same backwards and forwards.
I don't want to dig anymore. That's too damn, dude.
You should be on holes.
Yeah, dude. I love.
We should do holes.
We should do a remake, dude.
Yeah, but you're
Call it
like
filling holes.
both the woman and the man.
Yes. What is that called when like frogs can be woman or like,
Hermaphrodite.
There it is. There it is. Hell yeah.
What do you think about just prostitution?
I mean, it's the oldest form of currency, ain't it? Am I wrong? That's been going on since the
mean,
days of the Bible.
it is a common thing. It is natural to want to pay a woman to.
I like the art of the
What's that?
deal, to be honest. You really know what you're getting into. You set your boundaries. You know, you don't get no fuck shit afterwards. You pay your
You
pay
pay him
money.
to leave.
Pay them to leave. Sometimes some people pay them to stay and talk to them. That's weird. Yeah, but whatever.
That's soft.
Mm.
But that's important. If you need that, you should get that.
I mean, either that or therapy. I mean, one
Caseworker.
way or another, you're paying for it.
It's
You know
like
what I'm
some
saying?
people want to take care of you with their pussy, but some people want to take care of you with their words and like be like a pussy of the mind.
It's incredible. It's hard hitting shit you're coming up here with. Dude.
Thank
I
you,
like
man.
that.
What some people would rather be like, I don't want any of this mind fucking. Let's just get to the pussy.
Let me just
thing.
come.
I know how to handle that, but this mind thing, you need to be present. You need to be open and vulnerable. It's like too much. But if you just make it physical,
If you just make it physical, you know, then you're not fucking slamming coffee mugs and breaking your thumb now, are you?
well, that was not
Oh.
what happened. But yeah, I think it's great that I got it fixed. You know, there's a lot of drama in relationships, but it's not.
I hate that relationship drama shit, dude.
Yeah, that's why you're single.
Yeah. Yeah. The last little witch I dated, she threw a bowl of hot curry on me when I laid naked in bed. Fucking destroyed my entire back wall and everything. Got on my mattress. Took forever to get the smell of curry out of it.
Ugh,
Yeah.
On your $18,000 mattress.
$18,000.
Jesus.
Yeah, but your boy, yeah.
beautiful thing.
Mm.
So you think that bed is cursed? That brand is just has a little
Oh,
drama.
no, I would hope not. I sleep wonderful in it, so fuck it.
I think that's women and relationships. Like women have to make sure that you're loyal out of survival. Because if you're cheating, that could be dangerous for her, and she needs a relationship to. She's trying to use it to survive. But men are just using relationships for fun. So we are more fun based, and they're more like panicky and anxious about relationships because they're trying to use it to survive. And it's
I
like,
mean, I agree with that, like maybe in the 1920s, but now I think women can be self-sufficient all by their lonesome, right?
yeah, but
Technology's
it
made
takes a
like that.
while. Like,
That's why there's so many lesbians now.
yeah, I love it. I think it's good, but it takes a while for that to kick in, for them to realize it. Because now it's like if you have a normal job, it means you couldn't hack it as a hot thing. So they would rather every industry, like it doesn't matter if you're the best insurance salesman, if you're an ugly woman, that still defines you. That's the most important thing.
I wouldn't say define, but I say it helps. Because I knew a woman in the oil field, she looked like a rig nickel. That's what we call them. She was uglier than sin. but everybody answered to her, and no one fucked around with her. She knew how to get everything done.
That's good.
So
That's important. But I feel like there's a longing for a woman to just be a hot commodity and like, you know,
sure, it helps to some degree, but it
and
also
they
can
all
make.
have that gear where they're like, okay, how do they like practicing that even if they don't have to. They like surviving based on their looks. It's an important skill. It's like a man being able to start a fire.
So is that the same thing? Are we going? Okay, hell, you know what? I don't know. I don't read, so fucking yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really get that from reading.
I mean, to make a fire and then to be able to be beautiful. I don't know if that's the same shit, to be honest, but I mean, I'm here for it.
Being able to use your looks to get what you
I
want
mean,
in a
you
society.
use it for a statistical advantage, yes, but I mean, to say that a women can only, if they're not pretty, they won't be as successful. I don't
I'm
know.
not saying that. I'm saying that's what they think. That's how they act.
Okay. Okay.
Which I there's plenty of women who don't. I'm just generalizing. Just because I hate women, I guess.
What do you mean? You hate women?
I mean, there's just a lot of drama, a lot of you know, like they're not good people all the time.
Jesus Christ. Huh? All right. I think, yeah. Well, I mean, I've ran into some shitty women, so
Yeah, so one of them threw curry at you.
yeah, it wasn't a woman. That was a fucking succubus.
But now you're single and you don't have to deal with anything. You can just be yourself.
I just chill. Just chill.
You
Yeah.
pick up strays or are you just keeping it
Honestly, I'm
locked
just
up?
trying to fucking I'm just trying to fucking not deal with anybody. So I just kind of stay to my lonesome now and jerk it when I need to jerk it and fucking,
If you
put it on ice.
if it comes to you, then you'll have it. But
It depends, man. Cause even then, cause if you find some like, usually when you find a fucking stray out in the wild, those usually ones that got problems. That got the shit, the fuck shit, the shit that comes after all of it, where they start just fucking trying to ruin your life. And I'm just like, I'm good. I'm just gonna go home.
that's smart.
Yeah,
You just don't want to deal with
I
it.
don't want to deal with the bullshit that comes along. I've heard too many horror stories. Most of
Yeah.
the time, if I meet somebody, I'll vet them first. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
talk to them for 30 minutes on FaceTime or actually go out on like a date or something to see where the character's at. Because you just meet some little hot broad in first 15 minutes of the club, she's wanting to go home with you. She's got a fucking angle. Duh, got to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where I look at it like, no, I'm good. I mean, I get it. You're beautiful. You're fine. Great. Would love to be inside you, but there's probably some baggage you carry that I don't want to
Yeah.
bring that into my world.
Yeah. And the pleasure you get from a momentary encounter is not worth it to you at
Yeah.
this particular moment.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Not to like suck my own dick, but if I never had sex again with a woman, I'd be fine. I've had enough sex for one
Wow.
lifetime.
So you're so like over it. That's crazy.
I mean, look, couple beers, your boy starts getting that Cialis coursing through his veins. Yeah, I'll tackle a fucking mule with you if you'd like, but I'd rather not.
What?
I'd rather not.
How do you tackle a mule with me?
Exactly. Well, we gotta take a Cialis. We'll find out there, buddy.
I can't wait. We got the secret show tonight.
Yeah, you doing it? Are you on?
I don't know. It's secret.
Oh, okay. When's this come out?
It's live right now.
Oh, is it live? Oh, I didn't know you did them live. That's cool. Where's the live chat at?
You want to pull up the
You don't do
chat?
the live chat?
You know how we do have this.
Oh my God, what are we doing here?
We gotta-
Now
he's gotta
above
figure
the
it
art
out.
studio, it makes sense. Yeah.
This is an art.
This is an art, baby.
So yeah,
What's
I
your
mean,
favorite city to perform
probably
in?
Portland,
I
Oregon,
like Portland. I like that whole run up there. It's
Northwest.
badass.
Yeah, because they're starving for retard
Exactly.
faggot shit,
Exactly. They love it.
and we provide
We provide
what the
dude.
people want. What were we talking about? Oh, you don't have sex.
Mm,
You're a Mormon. You might as well. You're doing all the hard work.
mm.
But yeah, I think that's cool that you're just not really open to meeting new people. You're just
No,
drawing your circle tight.
I'm cool with meeting people, but I'm not gonna fucking leave the club to go home with some chick 15 minutes into knowing her because that just spells disaster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I'll meet you, hang out, bullshit with you. I don't mind being a people person, but when something is too good to be true, guess what, Hans? It usually ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm good. I'm good.
You're just over it.
I'm over it, dude.
So, what do you open yourself up to? Is there anything that you do where you're like, hey, I'm here for the world. If you want to contact me, this is how you get through to me.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I don't think.
You
No.
don't go rock climbing or
I mean, I'll write, read, shit like that.
very
Go over.
solitary activities. You're turning into a fucking monk
Yeah, kind of. Well, I've seen the
all the
wicked
way
ways of the
over in
evil,
the
and I'm
fucking country.
yeah.
You're just trying to recreate the oil rig.
I'm just isolation's key, dude. Makes the
Wow.
mind tough.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like prison with windows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, prisoners sometimes get broken by prison, but sometimes they come out Muslim.
Muslim.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm not like normal anymore.
Yeah.
I'm different.
Are you
And
religious?
no,
Me either.
wow, really?
Mm.
What do you believe in? What would you fight for?
Uh, yeah. You know, divided we stand, conquered we fall. Is that what that is? On the
Conquered
back
we
fall,
fall.
something like that. Yeah.
I mean, we gotta not fall, so we gotta not
Yeah.
get divided. Divided we fall. Conquered we
I
fall.
think everybody should just leave everybody the fuck alone as long as you're doing something that don't impede on someone else's shit. You cool, you know. You
So
want to get
there's
an abortion, get an abortion.
no one you want to impede right now. If we're like, hey, we're gonna go out tonight impeding.
What is defined impeding?
Impeding
Yeah.
is where you're stopping someone from doing what they wanted to do.
Yeah, as long as it ain't like touching kids or anything, like fucking get after it. You know what I'm
So
saying? But
you want to be one of those people on YouTube that go up to child molesters and shame them in grocery stores?
I would beat the shit out of them. I don't know why they just shame them. I would just physically beat assault
Well,
them.
that
Yeah.
because then they can sue you, and then you're shit out of luck.
Hmm. You seen that? There was a case in Louisiana. Boy was in this karate class, and they went on a trip. And the fucking karate instructor, I guess, molested the child,
Uh,
and they were walking him through the airport back, like to get in custody. And
uh-huh.
the dad was acting like he was on a payphone, went up behind him and shot him
Oh yeah,
dead
I
in that.
saw that
Yeah,
video.
that guy, nothing happened to him. He didn't go to prison.
It's a crime of passion.
Crime of past,
You would
crime.
never be in that position again
Yeah.
because your son is dead, right? Is his son dead? Did he die? I think he died.
Did he? No, the kid didn't die. I don't think.
No, I think he did.
Right.
Because
Is that what we
that
looked
made
at?
it worse.
I'm kidding again.
You want to see the live chat?
Yeah, let me see what's
I
going
can
on.
just pull it up on my phone.
What was everybody saying, dude?
Is that what you care about?
It's,
Look how low Uncle Lazer looks. Should we try to make you higher?
yeah, you got like a phone book or something? Yeah.
Okay, here's the live chat.
Oh, just read them to me, baby.
Okay,
Read me your
I
favorite
just
one.
watched Skankfest kill Tony.
Awesome.
Hans was just standing on stage after a set and already shit on his set. Saw that too, although Hans was being a floater. Tony and Red Band looked like they were gonna cry. Turned on my GF just to turn it off so I could come watch this. I would impede on babies. Yo, Unc. I hope he gets on roll comedy wise and I say after each punchline.
What?
That's just the live chat.
I like the way you read, Hans.
Ask some questions in the chat, we'll answer them.
Yeah.
And we just gotta wait 2 minutes.
Oh, is
So
a
we can
lag?
catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you thinking? What do you want to do with the audience? You want to have like a show where you want to do a show together?
When's that? Are you talking about like in the future?
Yeah.
Like a Hans and
Uncle Lazer.
Laser? Didn't we do that
presents.
dating show one time? I did your dating
Yeah.
show. Why didn't you do the dating show no more?
Because no one came to it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fucking fair. That'll do it.
It was a fun show. I had a good
We've
time.
been running a monthly show down in San Marcos. It's next Wednesday. Maybe you just come to that. But
I'd love
it's
to
like
go.
it's called Shit Riff. So you basically just you do 5 minutes of your own material up top, then you go 5 minutes into a crown roll bag like the audience suggests, kind of like bottom of the barrels. You do that for 5 minutes, and then I come up and tag team it with you for 5 minutes. So it's like elements of like crowd work, riff, improv, but like with a buddy. So I don't
That's
know if that's
awesome.
something
I
you're
love
into.
that. Kind of. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
We could do some crazy shit.
Is it all right?
Oh
Memory card
shit.
full. I'm just gonna, you know what, dude? Let's just
Top left is where all the empty ones are.
top left, dude.
So, yeah, I mean, I would love to do that show.
Yeah.
What do you think about the comedy scene? I mean, you came in from the oil fields straight off Bobby Flacco's couch, and you got on Kill Tony at the Vulcan,
Yeah.
and you just had a great time, and you've been on a couple times. You hang out with the man himself, Tony Hinchcliffe, your
Big
best
Tony.
friends.
Well, we're not best friends, all right?
He likes to make fun of you publicly,
Yeah. Yeah, he's a
but
nice guy.
he's a nice guy. And
Yeah.
you guys would get along well. You guys are both drinkers. You guys are both bar hoppers.
Tony don't really drink all that much. He more smokes weed than anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys both like hanging out at bars, like
We like
around
chicks.
drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have a shared
Why
common
did everybody
interest
think he's gay?
because of
Don't
how he
get it.
talks.
That's rude.
He enunciates clearly.
He's just from Ohio.
Yeah, he's skinny.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys like to hang out. So it's been like a cool friendship, huh? You guys just hang out. You went up a lot. You hang out with him in Vegas. You guys saw him bet money.
Yeah, he won like 80K.
He won $80,000.
Or some shit like that.
You saw it happen live.
It was magic. It was fucking magic.
What game what did he win this on?
It's roulette.
Just the colors or the
He
numbers?
bet 1, 3, 7, and 9, and 9 hit 5 times out of 15 in a span of 15 rolls. And he had like $400 or $500 on there each. That pays 36 to 1. I don't know if you're familiar with the math on it, but motherfucker.
Because there's two dice and 6 times 6 is 36.
Yeah, but there's also with half advantage edge with this 0 and 00. But yeah,
I don't know roulette that well.
I can tell. It's okay.
I know 21.
Do you know
I'll
about
spoil your ass in 21. Why? Because it sounds Asian?
No, because that statistically is the best game in the fucking house.
Really?
There's no house edge. It's 50-50.
Hey, Lazer, do you still do blow?
Mm-mm. No.
Is that his real hair or is it like a Joe Dirt situation, wig sewn into skull? Is Lazer a yellow rose or a red rose?
Yellow.
Me too. It's on the way to my girlfriend's house.
Nice.
Lazer can't read, but hell of a perm.
Yeah, it's not a perm. It's bleach, though. I bleached it because I was Joe Exotic for Halloween trying to win that fucking costume contest. Turns off, I'm not pretty far off from it once you put the eyeliner on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
I see it.
yeah.
You didn't win?
No, I got beat up by this Avatar couple. They were butt ass naked and they were like connected through the.
Tail.
No, they were like walking around inside of each other at the party. It was a wild ass LA party. Them LA people are retarded.
They were
They're next level.
fucking the whole time.
They were
It's hard to
like
keep it hard.
They were like inside each other the whole time on stage. I'm like, what the fuck?
There's
is
no
going
way
on?
they were fucking on stage. You're lying. This is an Uncle Laser fib.
Come here, dude. Let me show you a little something. We don't live the same kind of lives there, Hans. And a lot of people are like, oh, he's making all that shit up. But this is what's going on during. That's going on during the costume.
That's the Avatar ladies. They're two women.
No, there's 14 of them, and they start blowing the Oompa Loompas and all kinds of
Polycule.
shit.
It's an orgy.
It's a whole orgy going.
I saw a
right there,
dude's
buddy.
ass.
Yeah, yeah. That went on for
So,
fucking 45
how is that a
years, too.
costume? They're not even blue. What kind of
No,
avatar?
the blue avatar.
Last
They were
Airbender.
on the other side, like we were getting ready to get like prizes, and then
Yeah.
it just started happening.
Was it a sex worker based event? Why
Yeah,
were
it
they
was,
so comfortable?
An OnlyFans type of thing, I think.
Okay.
Well,
Damn. So
fine people.
it was just a matter of time before that busted out. And the OnlyFans thing?
Yeah, but I didn't realize it was going to be, you know, and it just kept going.
Can anyone join?
They pulled up 2 people from the crowd, and I don't think that was, I don't think that was on the books. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of winged that. So
How do you become the lucky audience member? Just have to have the
right time, right place, got to be able to get hard because it was cold outside. And I was like, I don't know how they're fucking staying hard during all this. So
Yeah. But I bet
people.
if there's the pressure and like you've performed, you rise to the occasion, literally.
You'd probably need at least 2 Cialises because that's a lot going on, right? You ever had sex in public, Hans?
Never. Maybe once.
Just once?
Yeah, I was on a river. We thought we were alone.
Oh,
And
shit.
I was with the girl and we were like trying to have sex. And then there's some woman standing out in the field just staring at us.
That's awesome.
And we were like waving. She didn't move a muscle. She was just staring at us. So then we just left and went down the river.
You like what you like.
I accidentally popped my raft and And then I had to swim back, and the girl was a better swimmer than me, and I just looked like a complete ass.
'Cause you took her floaty and she made her
I had the
swim.
floaty, but yeah, I just couldn't.
How'd you pop it?
I hit the shore with a bunch of branches in it. I was like, I'll let the river guide me, and the river guided me right into the shore. I feel like I lose energy in my own stories.
Yeah, very half-hearted there. Very half-hearted delivery. Hell yeah.
What do you think about a good storyteller? Do you think that it's born or bred?
I think it's lived, right?
Yeah.
Storytellers come from actually walking through it versus writing it.
So do you try to live your life in a way that would make a good story and that's what helps the story? Or do you just live your life as the story?
I just kind of let it go, let it come and go as it pleases. You know what I'm saying? And if something crazy happens, it happens, which tends to
And
happen.
you try to be in the moment and responding honestly so you can convey the story easier. And also because that's a good way to go through life.
Yeah, I just kind of never really say no. It's always be like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. Whose car are we taking?
Yeah.
You know,
You're like the Great Gatsby narrator, just always in the right place at the right time.
old chap. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Old sport.
Old sport. That's what it was. Yeah. Old instead, it's old son.
Old son.
Old son.
But yeah, that was a great movie. Have you seen the Great Gatsby movie with Leonardo
Yeah,
DiCaprio?
Toby Maguire.
Yeah.
Or whatever. He's fucking Tom.
Peak book adaptation.
It was a good movie though.
Yeah,
It was.
it's the best because it captured the book
Yeah,
too.
it really did nail the book, which
Yeah.
is most fucking like Game of Thrones. Boy, they fucked that up.
Yeah.
That last season, they just mailed it in. Said, fuck it. That was terrible.
It was like they got the writer from Lost to finish out the Game of Thrones.
And then they made that crippled the king of the north. I go, what are we doing?
The king of the whole thing.
Yeah, the king of the fucking
seven kingdoms, six kingdoms, and the
protector of the
Andals
realm,
and the
man.
first men.
First men.
Hey, could I hit your vape?
Oh,
Because I can't.
nice name.
Thanks, man. I hope that got on record on camera.
On the wide one, I got you.
Yeah, you got it. Why? These
You
are
gotta
terrible for us.
grasp the right time. You
These are-
think so? It's not great, but I think it's not as bad as
There's
smoking.
been a long-term studies done enough to see the actual effects. And honestly, the conveniency of rolling over in bed and just hitting this before you do anything, it can't be good for you.
Nicotine?
It can't. It's
It's
worse than
just
heroin.
nicotine.
Yeah, but still,
You don't think nicotine's good for your brain?
I don't think so.
Every ancient culture has some form of tobacco.
Yeah, but they didn't have them in fucking USB drives. You know what I'm saying? So what are we talking about?
I think that people have ingested a lot of nicotine have been fine because they have like the stuff that you can chew. And usually what fucks up is your gums and teeth before the nicotine.
So your lungs will die before
Yeah. It's not great for your lungs, but it's way better than smoking. Yeah.
to be determined.
TBD.
Oh.
So are you old school? You don't like any new technology?
I mean, digital clocks are tight, versus analog. I'm a fan of that. But
I don't
yeah.
like how they light up the hotel room. It makes it super bright.
Yeah, I just put duct tape over it.
You travel with duct tape?
Yeah, well, you never know. Am I right?
Wait, you tie people up?
That's it, dude. You never know when
about-
you just don't want to not have it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have it all the time.
Well, look at your thumb.
How would a duct tape help a thumb?
Could have just duct taped that bitch back together.
That's not how it works.
I think that's how it works, Heinz.
Okay, so you duct tape it. I just turn it over or unplug it.
Unplug is probably the
Yeah.
convenient route.
Yeah. I'm not used to having a clock on the wall. I think that's a new thing nowadays between the Gen Z.
Yeah, because we got them on our phones, so no one has
Yeah.
clocks in their house.
Or watches.
I still got a good watch
Yeah.
for like certain.
But yeah, it's more a status or like a
yes,
show off thing.
Show off thing. Not, hey, I can tell time on my wrist. It don't have the same meaning as it once did. Hey, do you have the time? No one does that anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone's got the time.
It's like, not only do I have the time, I have all of human knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah. I can check my email from my watch.
Yeah, we use it to check our email.
Yeah.
What else are we gonna
We're
do?
soft.
Why is that soft?
We're all soft, dude. No one goes to war anymore properly.
You just said that we should all get along and not impede each other.
Well, until you're not supposed to anymore, you know. Let's see, what flavor is that?
Sour apple ice.
Hmm.
It's a geek bar.
Yeah, it's,
Should we do a segment where we pretend they're a sponsor and say something horrible until they actually sponsor us?
who are you thinking?
Geek bar?
Geek bar,
Geek
please.
bar. We support Hamas. Geek bar. Stand with us against abortions. You should have to have the politician involved in your decision of health when you're a woman. We need to be in charge of what happens in the fucking hospital.
Have you ever had anybody come up to you after the show and like fucking want to fight you about the shit you were saying on stage or anything like that?
I had a black guy in Naples, Florida, or yeah, be like, "You're lucky you're in Naples, because if you said that shit where I'm from, you would have been spanked and
Spanked.
tickled."
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, yeah. Spanked and
Did
tickled.
anyone say to you, "Hey, I don't like that"?
One woman didn't like me saying the word retard.
How mad was she?
Pretty pissed.
Why?
You know.
Well, I bet you did it tastefully.
Yeah, I
With your
mean,
Uncle Lazer.
I was like, look,
Long.
man. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna say that word. I was like, I rode the short bus going to high school because we live so far out in the country that it's better on gas. It's a bumpy bastard, you know. So,
So you get to say it.
more say it.
Saving gas is retarded.
To be determined. TBD, dude.
Do you think we should move away from fossil fuels? Having worked on an oil rig, do you think that's sustainable?
I mean, what do you mean by like so like lithium? Like you're saying like more electric car battery type shit? You ever seen a lithium mine? It does way more environmental damage than fucking an oil well does.
So maybe not lithium or oil, maybe wind farm or solar.
Solar. I just don't think they have the output from both, right? What if it's not windy that day? Then you just gotta not be able to drive.
I think maybe we could have batteries that save it, that don't use lithium.
Alkaline.
Yeah, we should explore and test new things instead of just being like, no, instead of being Mad Max and being like, this is the only way we're doing
Yeah,
things.
but
And
that's
we're gonna
why.
get really good at it.
Well, that's what the pyramids and all that shit were about, right? With that free energy shit, and then they took it away. The government came in there and grabbed all the fucking artifacts from the Anunnaki. What are we talking about?
Is that what happened?
I don't know.
So what do you think about just um the age of the pyramids and how old they might actually be?
Oh, they're way older than what they claim to be.
So they're
more,
old.
They're more than 5,000 years
And then
old.
how does that help us if they're old?
How does it help us?
Yeah.
I don't know if it helps us, but
Okay,
they're
just
lying to us.
So what else are they lying about?
I mean,
Do you think that we could have like drone technology everywhere? You think that we could get Amazon packages through drones?
I think you could have free energy for everybody.
Yeah.
Like you could do that. It's just not
We don't
profitable.
spread the
Yeah. I mean, like you could do that for every electrical device. You could make it to where you could do a self-sustaining fucking efficiency like power plant that wouldn't need to burn necessarily the fossil fuels it does so that they can charge us. That's what the pyramid is, dude.
it's a fossil, it's a energy
It's
source.
an energy source, kind of like Wi-Fi.
Huh.
Yeah.
They have a pyramid in Las Vegas, the Luxor.
Have you stayed there?
No, I heard it's awful.
I heard it's fucking dope.
I heard it used to be good, but the fucking pyramid is not a good shape.
Now it's triangle-ish.
Yeah, it's a bad window.
Yeah, what if you get to one of the top rooms and you're just in a closet? You know?
Yeah, you got like one place you can stand up and everywhere else you have to sit.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's next? What's the next thing? We're gonna crash the secret show.
Are we just gonna show up or what?
Yeah.
How many hours is that from now?
Should we call Brian?
I think we should just get Brian on the damn phone, dude. I like old Brian. He's good people.
Yeah.
Um, Lakers sent Bronny James down to South Bay. Good. Candles at two.
South Bend. He's down now. He's in the
He's in the
lower
D
league. That's good. He can get better.
Yeah, he can develop.
Yeah. What did you think about him playing basketball? Was he good at basketball? You didn't really watch?
I mean, usually if you're not drafted in like the first round, you usually don't make it to the league, I don't think, right? And they got him in the second and they played him with his dad, which is cool, but
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Basketball is so weird.
Aren't you pretty good, Art?
I play, but I don't watch.
Yeah, I don't really.
I've
If
been
I'm,
out with a sore thumb.
oh yeah.
Tyler, do you think I'm good at basketball?
Hans is good. He's got good handles.
I'll fucking tee you up.
I dribble really low.
Perfect.
I'm like boop boop boop, and I try to get by you.
You just Jeremy Ling that shit, Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, I don't have the
Lin.
muscle. Yeah, I'm
Is
Asian.
good.
Cam's good.
He's good at
Yeah, he's
basketball.
good. He went to basketball camps and stuff.
Yeah, I remember him saying he like played for in high school and shit like that.
Yeah, he's good, but he's not like flashy good. He's like good at the fundamentals.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's good at layups and stuff. He's good at scoring. He's good at finish. He's good at street ball.
Straight ball.
Yeah, he's good.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you should play with us. We play every Tuesday.
I might start. I'm never broke. I'm just not basketball ain't running up and down that fucking court.
You don't like that's one of the least far distances you have to run in sport.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
it's just
sport.
nonstop. Like if y'all play half court, I might come through. Just check it at the fucking top of the
Play
circle.
half court.
Y'all play half court?
Yeah.
I'm there then. Last time I went, it was full court, 5-on-5, and we're just fucking. No one's playing defense. I'm just running back and forth. Like, what the fuck
It's
is that?
fun. No one's playing defense. You get to fucking
It
do
was like
layup.
fucking and one and shit. You know what I'm saying? Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, there's a lot of premium placed on showing up your opponent. You
Yeah.
know, people. It's
No
like a
one-
theater.
no one-
like a stage show.
Knowing D and 3, dude. You know what I'm saying?
D and 3. I mean, it's hard to get people to play defense. No one likes playing defense.
Yeah.
It's boring.
Yeah.
So you're not really political. You're not religious.
Mm-mm.
So you got very few distractions. You just get tattoos. Is that kind of a religious thing?
It's just a boredom thing. I think,
spiritual.
you know what I'm saying? Just kind of bored.
You're
Had a
just
bunch
like,
of
oh, I
money,
got some
so let me
bears
fucking throw
thing.
these on here. Half of them were in prison. So
You were in prison?
we can't talk about it though.
Wow. So what can you talk about? You were born in Tyler, Texas.
I was born in Rosenberg, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah,
You grew up, went to prison sometime,
sometime.
and then you worked in an oil rig,
Yeah,
and then you
got
became
there.
friends with Bobby. How did you know Bobby?
The little woman that threw the fucking curry at me.
That was Bobby?
No. No, we went out to fucking Latchkey back when they used to do Sunday service over there. And we walked in and I was like, damn, this band's fucking good.
They are good.
They're really good. And
They single out right now.
yeah, Long as I Ain't Alone, great song. But when I was over there, I was like, because I play music, you know, before comedy and shit, and before working and stuff. I played in my brother's band. So I was like, damn, this band's really good. And she goes, well, I used to fuck the lead singer and I used to date the guitar player. And I was like, well, I hope these guys get in a car accident on their way home. Fuck them. But then I met them. And then a week later, they opened up for Ellis Bullard in fucking New Braunfels. And me and Bobby kind of hit it off, became friends. And he was friends with Tony because that's when they did the after party shit. And he's like, yo, you should fucking pull up. Meet him.
I met you in the green room.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, hey. No, you were like, hey. I was like trying to figure out my set.
Yeah.
I was a little busy and
Yeah.
nervous. I wish I was more open and listening. But
I get it.
okay.
Whatever.
And you went up and you murdered.
I don't even say murder. I just went up there and was different. Had
Yeah.
charisma. Because I didn't have any fucking jokes back then. It was dog shit.
You did great. And then we're all hanging out afterwards. Bobby was there at the Vulcan. We're just drinking and just fucking hooting.
That's back when Bobby used to party. He don't really party no much no more.
What does Bobby do now?
I don't know, man. He's going through midlife crisis. He's probably gonna buy a motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? So
He was very popular with the
he
ladies.
used to be. Now he just fucking, Kay holds it up, goes to Legoland, whatever, dude. Whatever you're into.
Hey, if he's spending more time alone, you said being alone is the greatest thing ever, remember?
In certain avenues of it.
Dang, I can't believe you made that.
Should I get a Red Bull? Thank you, man. Do you want your vape back?
You want gluten-free?
No. Sugar full. Sugar Sean.
Sugar Shine. I like old Sugar Shine.
He's so nice.
He's a good dude.
He's so famous.
Yeah, he's fucking. I had a lot of fun with him when he was in Austin that night.
We went to a strip club and didn't spend any money.
That's when you know you got it. That's the next level of it.
Yeah, my girlfriend was there.
You
I
like
was like,
going with your girlfriend?
no. We're like, I was like, fuck, I gotta go hang out with Sugar Sean. She's like, okay. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. You go to sleep. She's like, okay. And then she saw me Uber and she's like, why did you Uber to the Yellow Rose?
Oh shit! She just showed up.
And she was like, you're going with me.
Oh no!
So we went. She was nervous. She was in the car. I was like, yeah, I got my girlfriend. She's in the car. I got the windows cracked. Don't worry. And then she came in. She looked around, judged everything, and then went back in the car in a very shy way, in a very nervous way. She was very nervous. Very interesting. And then, yeah, then I hung out with Sugar Sean through like $10.
That's it.
Yeah.
Damn, man, it's a big spender, dude.
Yeah. And then that was my time I hung out with Sugar Sean.
Yeah, I've done a lot of hanging with him. It's good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so crazy, man. He's the best. I love him so much. He's like a Kill Tony fan.
Yeah, he loves it. So is Drake though. Ain't Drake a big Kill Tony fan or something?
Yeah, he's a Casey Rocket head.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right.
He loves the old crab man.
The old crab man, dude. Old Tussin. Oh yeah. Have you had him on here?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Are y'all friends?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He tells me about the road. He's like, don't go here. They try to cheat me. He shares stories.
Yeah, them comedy club owners, some of them are fucking crooks, bro.
Yeah.
You got to check them.
Yeah, you got to count them yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to have a counter. You hire a guy for anything? You travel with a posse?
Nah, I don't really. I just bring my feature pretty much everywhere. Maybe a host or something. And then
And you meet people on the road?
But I just got like a video guy now. I just started doing like clips, like one me on stage, one in the crowd, one like a freehand.
Yeah.
Because it's all about cutting clips and putting your shit up there, crowd work shit, so people know you fucking exist or whatever. It's not about waiting 15 years at the fucking store and then hoping you get a special. You can kind of make your own destiny if you do it correctly.
You can do both.
You can do both, but I mean, but some people like frown upon the clipping and shit and like getting like fast, like blown up. Like I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why you want to just wait around to hopefully one day you become successful? That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, you want to just fucking get better in obscurity when you can get better with actual audiences and have like
Exactly.
a real
Because
comedy experience.
fucking I don't know.
But once you're in there, it's like a cult. Everyone is there. They're supporting you. They're like, hey, we're all doing this. And you're like looking down on anyone who's doing something different because you're all doing the same thing. So you look down on other people.
I mean, teach their own, whatever path you want to choose, you know.
Yeah. You chose your path, wildly successful, doing great. Do you enjoy doing this better than oil rigging?
Yeah. Yeah. Telling stranger jokes on stage versus 12, 16-hour days in the fucking heat of the desert. Yeah, I'll take that every single time.
It's easy, right?
Yeah, compared to
Comparatively.
that.
It's an emotional stress.
It's a lot more harder on your mental health for
Yeah. But you toughen that up on the oil rigs.
Yeah, isolation.
Yeah, so it's like nothing.
I wouldn't say nothing, but yeah, there's different factions. It's different factions of it. Not as physical.
So what is something that's not physical that you're good at now? Just in comedy, you're just like good at just like fucking, just fucking meeting 70 people, shaking their hands, just fucking doing that shit. You're good at that.
That's easy, right? Because that's just people just want to fucking
Yeah.
Just be nice, you
I
know?
mean, it depends on who you are. Everyone gets a different crowd out.
Sure. My crowd's DJs party, love having a good time. So those fucking crowds are usually
How many people are Kill Tony? How many people are TikTok? How many people are The Rock?
mm, it's about half and half, honestly.
Okay.
There's a lot see me from Kill Tony, obviously, because the platform's so huge, but then there's a lot from like the fit check stuff and then the drinking bros shit. There's a lot of people come on me from like, yo, saw you on Drinking Bros, blah blah blah. So it's a lot, but that's whatever. Just try to have a
You get this whole weird group of people together.
yeah.
Like,
Well, like you get a lot of people, or at least in my crowd, you get a lot of people who aren't like what you consider like conditioned comic fans. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
they want to chirp a lot louder and be
yeah,
involved, which is fine. You know, I'll eat your ass alive, you know, from the stage from there. But then you get some of the drunkards that are like won't shut the fuck up, you know, and they just
uh-huh.
gargle shit back to you. And it's just like you're ruining the show for other people. So
Yeah, so
either
there,
check your shit or get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, there's a
So
learning curve.
yeah. But yeah, once you know how to control the crowd, maneuver through shit, it's not nothing you can't handle,
Yeah,
you know? I mean, I've done like shit bar shows for like 120 people and it only seats like 100, so it's packed in there. So you got to like command the stage because if you don't, you're going to get drowned out from all the noise and everybody trying to chirp.
yeah,
So it's just different muscles. I'm sure everybody's crowds are a little different, you know?
yeah.
Like I did Ben Bankis's crowd in fucking Irvine, California.
Wow.
And those were a little different
Yeah,
than
they're more
mine.
serious.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're older too, a lot
Yeah,
older than I'd
they're more
anticipated.
politically
They're
active.
more politically like
The
they love
references,
yeah they love
pop.
his brand of how he does it
Oh,
versus
hello.
yeah.
I'm Olivia Chow.
Yeah, dude, that fucking one about I steam my broccoli. I fucking that one made me laugh. So
It is such a funny accent, the
yeah,
Chinese accent.
yeah, yeah. It's probably my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I love that you love it.
yeah. It's good shit. Sure.
Okay. So, what do you think about the country accent? Sound like a dumb hick.
Yeah. I've been around it my whole life, so it's just like, oh, we're just talking normal. You know what I'm saying?
You can't even register it. It's like, oh, it feels good all of a
I mean,
sudden.
you can tell when someone's like
Making fun of me.
really emphasizing it. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Like, all right, relax, dude.
yeah, it's like, I'm sure it's the same in the black community where someone's just coming in over the top,
Yeah.
the N words.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
it's like, hey, I'm a character type that you know. You can let your guard down a little bit.
and
And some
let
people,
me in your home
yeah,
and in your daughter.
you know what I am.
You know what
I'm a
I'm
simple
you.
country
I'm
boy.
you. I'm from
I
where you're
love
from.
Jesus and I won't do you no harm
Yeah.
unless you try to do something to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's different.
We don't call 911.
We don't like your kind.
Yeah.
What do you think about Alabama versus Texas
Like in fist fighting or what are you saying?
in terms of like culture?
I don't know. I've never really been to Alabama. I don't
Who do
know.
you hang out with mostly? Just
Porn stars.
where are they from?
Not
Tennessee,
Alabama.
Knoxville?
Not Alabama. I don't think I've ever
No,
met a woman
nobody
from
gets
there.
out of Alabama. It's a black hole. Traps you.
Roll Tide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're great at football, but
Yeah.
I mean, they were when Saban was there.
Isn't it just that they recruit really well?
Yeah.
It's not like they're all from Alabama.
Now, a lot of them from Texas and Florida.
That's where they know how to raise them. I feel like you need a little bit of infrastructure to create good football players. You can't just have nothing like Alabama and just hope that people run really fast. There's no money. There's no like taking care of people and making sure everyone's healthy. Like there's a little bit of that in Texas and Florida. And they have also the stock of genes of good athletes. So if you have like decent, like public schools where they give you lunch, you get fed every day, you get big and strong, as opposed to Alabama where they can barely feed anyone.
Yeah, I don't. Are public lunches good nutritional value, or what are we
It's
talking
some
about?
people's only
Only
big meal
means
of
a
the
meal.
day.
Oh shit.
It's the biggest meal of the day for some kids. But yeah, I think Texas has a great thing going on. We got lots of,
Comedies here,
people
dude.
that play
Fucking
football. Football is really big
footballs.
here.
Yeah, it's better when the Longhorns are winning. That's for sure.
Yeah, the UT.
Yeah, city's more alive, right? And then you just get fucking trounced by goddamn Georgia. The one fucking game Tony Hinchcliffe goes to, we just get fucking annihilated. So that was real nice of
A
him.
real Puerto Rico
Yeah,
moment.
right, yeah, real fight, you know.
But I think the thing is like I'm new to Austin, so I'm not familiar with the whole football thing yet.
Yeah.
So I didn't even realize that they were that big into that team doing well because I thought it was just like the tech school, like instead of the sort of the nerdy school.
No, I mean, we just haven't been relevant there for a long time. I mean, after Vince Young and that whole Mac Brown, like it just kind of tailspun there for a little while.
That
And
affected
then
the city.
and that affected like the popularity of it. But once like we, open up this season, everything, I mean, still probably still make a bowl game and everything would be fine. Maybe the college playoffs, but yeah.
It's like you can feel the city what it was like before. Like,
Yeah,
oh
the
shit, there's like
golden era. Yeah.
fucking shit bubbling up.
Have you been to one of the games at UT?
No,
Have you been to a tailgate or anything?
I haven't. No,
Dude, you should fucking go.
I want to. There's one coming up, right?
Yeah, this weekend, I believe.
I'm always out. I should have gone.
Where you at this weekend?
Grand Rapids and Detroit for the Killers of Kill Tony.
Where you doing the Killers?
Yeah, the KKs.
Hell yeah. That's good, dude.
Killers, KOKT. Killers of Kill Tony.
Killers of
Cocked.
Kiltone. Yeah. Y'all make pretty
So,
good money on that? Y'all get like a
yeah,
fixed rate?
yeah.
Okay. I don't know if y'all all split the door, how that work.
We got a fixed rate.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's a good gig because you're with your friends.
How many minutes do you do? 20 a piece, 25 a piece? How's it work?
I do 20. Yeah, everyone does 20.
Okay.
Some
Is it
people
what
do
a show, or
15.
is it
Hour 30.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a good show. Yeah, Cam and David Lucas, David Jolly. It's the four boys, and we just hang out because usually we're on the road alone. David Lucas is doing his thing, so we're never in the same town together, and we can sort of let our guard down and just be ourselves. We don't have to worry about, hurting the features feeling or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it'd be really dope if they actually, wanted to fucking turn it in. And say, why don't they have a camera crew vlogging the whole shit? Right? Because that's what
I mean,
people
it's
be interested
selling
in.
out.
No, I mean, as far as like, the ticket sales fine, but I'm saying like to capture
Make
y'all
content.
going out, like doing shit or like the preparation up to it, all the
I
behind the
think
scenes
that's
shit.
fun. I think it's also good just to do it. I think like, I don't always need it filmed. It's the same thing every time we get ready.
No, I don't mean like film, like I'm talking like, so if you're with all your boys there, y'all don't go out and party afterwards and like
Yeah,
just hang out,
sometimes.
just showing like, the other side of that, the side they don't see, they can come to the
But
show
don't you
and see
think
your
there's
shit.
a beauty to not filming things and just existing in the moment and
I
having a
mean,
good time? And
sure, yeah, there is, but I mean, you could also do it once, show an
we
inlay,
do.
I ain't
It's
seen none of y'all's
it's always
upload shit.
online.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm not searching for
I'll
it
send
this
it
time.
to you.
Please send it to me, dude. I'm worried about you.
I think it's fine the way it is. It doesn't have to be like a bigger thing. It's just like a fun thing to do. It's a theater show. It's big enough already. People come out, the energy is there. It's not a filmed thing for a reason because it's like us doing our bits.
No,
And because we're not filming it, it's like it's better.
but I mean, like, not filming your bits. I'm not
Uh-huh.
talking about filming on stage at all. I'm just
Yeah.
talking about like y'all show up in the city at the airport, go eat somewhere, just sitting there making jokes, cracking shit on each other. Preparation.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do with filming the show. I think, yeah, don't
I
do
think
that.
like the not filming the show bleeds into not filming the rest of it. So that's like, oh, this is like a real moment. We're all out here. We're not like trying to make it like anything more than it is. It's like this beautiful, real moment. But yeah, I
Do you
mean,
like? Is it not real if it's filmed? Like, I'm missing. Like, do you turn on a like
it's just not
not as authentic?
necessary. Like it's just like comics have been going on the road for years. We're just tapping into that, and it's not like we have to make it the best hang or whatever. We can just have fun doing it because it's not really like if we save it all for the stage, I think then it's like oh, this is what we want publicly for people, then we have this thirst to be like, oh, I want to communicate with people. But if you're filming every little part of it, then it kind of takes away the magic. It's like showing the behind the scenes to a magic show. It's like,
Yeah.
this is how it's made. This is the trap door I'm gonna go
This
under.
is how it's made. Micro.
No,
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. I think it'd be good to be able to film all parts of it and monetize
Yeah.
every second, but it's like I think it's good to just prepare and not worry about making entertaining content all the time and then try to make the show really good. But I mean, I'd be down to do it. It's just like a lot of pressure when there's a camera in your face and you're like, fuck, I got to do something entertaining.
Well, I
You
mean,
know?
I don't even think, I think you're taking it too literal. I'm not even saying like you're putting on for the camera. I just think if people like seeing, I'm not saying reveal your trap door and your fucking magic tricks. I'm just saying like being personable and just being, you know, what you would normally do if there wasn't a camera there, right? Unless you have to turn it
Uh,
on. I mean, I just, it's just there. And then like you fucking release a little 5 minute vlog of y'all just getting ready, cutting up, having a good time. It can't do nothing but help, at least I think, but maybe you're right. Maybe it does take away from the magic. Hell, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'm
well,
gay.
I
Maybe I'm gay. Hell, I don't know.
I enjoy this. I enjoy being like, hey, this is where we're gonna be talking publicly and saying things. So if you want to tune in, watch
Yeah,
this
no, I like that
and
part,
like
dude.
having discrete
Where's the
moments of
saying about
like
us, dude? Do they want us to
that's
team
really
up or what,
important to
dude?
check. So I'm
Yeah,
glad that
so
we're
weeks
checking on
ago,
this.
let you bleach your own hair.
I didn't bleach my hair. Some woman did it. My mom's pissed off. She's pissed. But I'm gonna save it for Monday, and then I'll fucking fix it after Monday.
What was Laser favorite jail he stayed in?
There's not a favorite one. Dude, they're jail. They suck.
When I was in jail for shoplifting in Atlanta, I was like, fuck, I can't leave this room if I want to.
Yeah, it's a shit feeling.
Never realized that.
That's a shit feeling. That's when it sets in. You're like, oh fuck, I got beer for a minute.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
I have no control over what I do right now.
Yeah.
It's
Just
crazy.
waiting to
Everyone should feel that once in their life. Everyone should feel like a cattle being led through a
be
fucking
led to slaughter
fence. Yeah.
or fence. Yeah. Nice fence.
We're finishing each other's sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Yeah, it's like a common way to fuck it up.
Oh, okay.
I think they used it in Frozen. So I'm playing upon a theme that's been established. You don't watch
I've
Frozen?
never seen Frozen.
Well, you should. That's where you get your hairstyle from.
Yeah. Oh, Exalia. What was her name? Ezekiel.
Elsa?
Yeah, I was good. Started with an E. Yeah. That
Ezekiel?
was good.
One of them foreign sounding European
One
name?
of them Swedes.
That's your culture, man. Did you have any pride in your fucking heritage?
Dude, I'm from parts unknown, dude. I don't know where I'm from.
Fucking Anthony Bourdain over
Yeah,
here.
dude, I'm just traveling the world drinking craft beer and writing on my fucking typewriter, hiding shit in bird nests, like geocaching and shit, like fucking Jeep people. Next question.
A lot of synonyms and homilies. So yeah, you just fucking you know, what were we talking about? You're traveling a lot. Uh
Yeah,
what are you
traveling.
even doing?
Just fucking try not to die.
You rest a lot?
Yeah.
You have rest days,
Yeah, I got
rest week.
days where I have to turn it off. And fucking turn off all the lights in the house and just lay in bed for 24 hours and get it all back.
And what do you do in bed
Just
usually?
jerk.
How
I'm
often?
fucking
5 times a
Oh
day
yeah. You're trying to
at
crank them
least?
out every fucking 3 hours.
What's your strategy? Do you have toilet paper or do you use Kleenex?
It's a sock.
You into the sock?
Just a fucking old sock that you'd wear with a loafer.
So you wear it like a condom when you're about to come, or do you just
No, I
pour it
just
into
open
it
it up.
and you
It's
just
yeah.
oh?
So,
And how do you open it up like this?
blowing it. Yeah.
It's not a fucking
Like a
balloon.
Yeah. Finish each other's
That's
sandwiches, aren't we?
air.
Yeah. Nice.
Sandwich time.
Sandwich time.
Makes me hungry. But I used to do the sock thing, and I used to have like a t-shirt that I used to come into all the time, and it'd be yellow eventually, because those had white parts. But it seemed like a waste of a t-shirt. And it'd get all crusty
Yeah,
and
you got
gross.
like it's been hung out to
So
dry.
I use 5 toilet paper rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I hold it, and when I'm about to come, I just turn over, like a catcher's mitt. I just try to squirt it all into the toilet paper, and then I
Christ
can
almighty.
flush it. I usually just throw it away. I have a bucket of cum toilet paper right next to my bed.
Insane.
But then I throw it away. It's not like I'm wasting a whole shirt that some kid made. It's just toilet paper.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look, I can't fight the logic. It's brilliant.
Sock? You're using a sock. Do you change out the sock or is it the same sock? Do you
Just,
throw it away? Do you
just,
wash it?
just turn it inside out, dude.
But then the
Sandwiches.
outside's on the inside
Hey,
and the inside's on the outside.
that's someone else's problem.
Okay, so how do you hold it?
Well, you
Or
don't. You
do
just
you
kind of
just put it in your closet?
just leave it.
Is it by your bed?
I mean, you roll it back up in the sock drawer.
Sock drawer.
And there you
Have
there
you
you
ever
go.
put your foot into a cum sock before?
No, you got to visually remember which one it was, like stepping on mines.
That's why I like the toilet paper because you just throw it away.
Yeah,
You're never gonna
done.
you're not gonna wear toilet paper.
That's fair. Well, some people
It's like a
wear
fashion
it on
thing in
their
LA.
ew.
So 5 times a day jerking off. That's
Yeah.
pretty much when I am going hard at it. That's pretty much how often I do it. And then do you write in the bed? Do you write down notes? Do you podcast? Do you watch videos and comedy for inspiration? Do you watch movies to live a journey and go through an adventure in your mind? It makes it feel like your brain was just doing something.
Yeah, I'll just get violently high and just fucking relive old stories that I've buried from many moons ago back in the
You
old
write
film.
it down.
Write it out, fucking frame it, structure it, and then maneuver through it, pick out the fucking things I like and what I don't like.
I I think laying in bed is a good place to write. I write a lot in bed. I wrote about how can you blame immigrants? They just got here. Like they're the newest people to this place. How are you gonna make them the scapegoat for all our problems? It's probably the assholes that have been here forever.
Hey,
They had
that's a good
more.
premise. That's a
Thank
good
you, man.
premise.
It's too liberal though.
Yeah.
Nobody likes defending liberal ideas because it's like, oh, that's unfair. It's easy to shit on rednecks.
Yeah, they're too easy.
It's
Yeah.
too obviously wrong.
You know, whatever.
But now
Comics.
that she lost, we're sort of the underdogs, the liberals.
You think?
Yeah.
I just think people just need to fucking turn off the TV and just fucking love thy neighbor and stop worrying about it. They always pin us against
Well,
one another, dude.
Trump got 2 million less votes than he did in 2020,
And he still won?
and he still won because Kamala got 15 million less votes than Biden.
Holy shit.
So people just did not
They
believe.
didn't tune in.
They can't trick themselves into thinking this is going to work. They know it's not going to work. So then they're like, oh, we're just voting to, I'm not getting out of bed to keep things the same. Like we had no confidence that this would work. So like the Republicans have all the confidence in the world, even if they're wrong. They're like,
Yeah.
this will work. So the people that are the loudest and like have the most confidence in their ideas get to decide because Kamala, no one believes in her. She's a centrist. She just says like Republican talking points in a more watered down, more acceptable way.
You think if
There's
they had a
no-
better candidate, that they'd had a better shot?
If we had the left's version of Trump, if we had Bernie Sanders,
See, but he's already run before, right? And he didn't do word fuck either in the polls.
well, that's
right?
because they didn't let him run.
Yeah.
He won the primary and they still gave it to Hillary Clinton, even though she lost. So he never got the chance. But that'll get people to come out and vote. Because if you're running Trump anyways, and you're going to vote against him, plus you get the people that actually believe in him.
Yeah, you need someone that moves the needle, so to speak.
Yeah. I mean, if they're going to do Trump, then we should be able to do Bernie Sanders. Like
Are you a
Bernie,
Democrat? Are you liberal?
I'm a liberal. Yeah,
Nice.
I guess so. I'm more like a leftist. I'm like European socialist.
A socialist?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like communist, but socialist. I just think like the best way to run things is how they do it in countries where it actually works. And we should just mimic. It's
Where
like
does socialism work?
Denmark, Sweden, Japan.
But isn't that like a free market socialism? Right?
Yeah.
So
It's more socialist than we are.
well, sure, but it's not just socialism,
Yeah.
right? Because Venezuela's socialism.
They're embargoed. They're
Yeah.
at economic war with America. That's not really a pristine example.
Yeah.
But yeah, something like where we have public transit and trains and fucking,
I agree with that. And then healthcare, I
Cycling,
think should be fucking.
care.
universal.
Abortion.
But yeah, I kind of like what China's doing.
China?
China,
What are they doing?
they figured it out, dude.
They do a lot of solar.
They do a lot of shit. They're more technologically advanced than we are, I
They
think.
have trains. They were
Trains,
like, we're gonna
planes,
do
and
trains.
automobiles, dude.
That's all you need. Get
Mhm.
people around.
But they got like that credit score system, like how good you are.
Yeah.
Like,
How many times you can jaywalk?
yeah, exactly. Like you can like,
They have a jaywalk counter.
I don't.
Shouldn't we all have that?
I think we should all pick a tribe.
How many
Just
times
fucking-
you were rude to a fucking dumb fucking redneck?
Yeah,
We should
should
count
be
that.
reprimanded. You shouldn't be able to eat Whataburger after a certain time, dude. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about?
Yeah, no Bucky's for
No
you.
Bucky's. God,
You're
that's
too
a great
liberal.
spot. I love that place.
It's good.
You can buy a horse in Bucky's.
It's got
every
good
day.
natural ingredients.
Oh yeah, horse
Locally
meat,
sourced,
Yeah.
barbecue, brisket.
jerky,
Yeah.
pecans, fudge.
It's of the land. This is what Texas produces.
Said, dude, that fucking beaver got it right.
Yeah, you can buy a Snuggie there and some corn chips.
You can buy a goat if you know
Hazelnut.
the right people.
You can get a Bucky's Buckeye.
Bucky's pop shot. Yeah.
What do they call it? Buckshot? Bucky's Buckshot.
Bucky's buckshot, dude.
Buckshot by Bucky's. So what else should we do?
I don't know. What time is it?
5:11.
20.
Oh, Red Band just texted me and said, you want to see your show? Yeah.
Is he
I'm
watching
there.
it?
No, dude, brother, relax. Dude, he's not watching. And then he sent me a grandma face. Here, I'm going to send him a picture of us, dude.
That's good. I love it when they take a picture during a podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Podcast.
You want me to see if I can get you on, dude?
Yeah.
Hey.
Thank you, man. So did you see the Trump Rogan podcast?
No, actually, because I was out in fucking Denver and shit when all that in LA when all that was going on. But I mean, I heard he's great. He just seemed like a normal
Yeah.
human for once, and I think
Yeah,
that's
he
won
was
the fucking election.
respectful.
Yeah, well, yeah,
to Joe.
because Joe fucking will check his ass. You know,
Yeah, he was like equals to Joe.
because I did.
Because he doesn't like that in any other
No, in
interview.
any other atmosphere, he's not. But the one because he looked
He was smiling.
he looked humble, like
He was
had-
humble?
He had humility. Because
He
there
looked
was
like he
one
wanted
thing-
to win.
There's one thing I did see a clip where he was talking about how they cheated in the last election, and Rogan cuts him. He goes, "No, where was it?" and he made it. And that's dude. That's
It
one
was
thing-
like, we lost only by 4 million votes. I mean, I didn't lose, but
yeah, he kept saying shit like that. But like the one thing I like about Rogan, because I don't listen to every episode of the podcast, but the one thing I do like about him is he'll bring people on with two counterpoints, and he'll let them there's this one he does with these nutritionists and dietitian where one does carbs and one does calorie counting, and he lets them kind of like argue it out on air. And when one of them says something that's like, "Oh no, you're deflecting," he
Yeah.
jumps into that ass. I like that mediation.
he's a
kinda-
comedian. He's used to those environments that we're in, where
Mhm.
we're listening to people talk, and we know what that's like. And and then he's like the best at it. He's been doing it for 30 fucking
And
years.
Red Band started all that with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without Red Band, none of this is work. Me and you don't know each other, dude. Think about that.
Yeah.
Red Band is the Ashton Kutcher of the butterfly effects.
Well, Joe Rogan is like, have you seen that meme of the Genghis Khan? Joe Rogan is like a Mongol. He's like, get me the scientists and have them battle in front of me. He's just like, it's like Pokemon to him. He's like, the enemy used Bulbasaur. I use Flint Dibble. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of issues in the world. So we already covered abortion. You were pro-abortion. I don't think the politicians should get in the way of medical decisions.
Yeah, I don't
They should
think
all be up to
politicians-
their doctors.
I don't think. Yeah, I think you should just be able to do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to have an abortion, have a fucking abortion. If
I
you
think
don't want to
that's
have an
important.
abortion, don't. Whatever. Just-
Nobody's carrying around an 8-month pregnancy just for fun, just so they can kill it at the end. 'Cause
Yeah, that's-
pregnancies are tough.
Yeah,
and
that's not how
hard.
they work. I don't think, dude. You don't get ready to burst the balloon and go, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it for later. You know, that's not
Yeah,
how
at
that
the
works.
very least, you want to see the cathartic ending.
You
of
want to see
the
it.
thing.
That's like
Yeah.
that's like the Game of Thrones season 7. You know, they just didn't see it the fuck through.
Yeah,
They
how
wrote it
many-
in.
How many Ben One-offs are there in the woman world? Damn, it was so crazy because the fucking thing is just all crazy. She
There's
just has to
another one?
destroy the city. Sugar free or
Sugar
sugar
free, baby. Sugar's terrible for you, dude. It's worse than fucking cocaine.
But Red Bull gives you wings.
I'm more of a monster guy myself.
I think I should have had that.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you, man.
Hey, dude, speaking of crypto mining, when your account got hacked, I actually used to mine crypto at my old house. I had like fucking 4 computers. I had like,
You make money?
yeah, I made money. Fucking, we mined Ethereum. I had like fucking 20 fucking 3080 graphics cards. We're in there just fucking tearing them a new asshole.
Graphics card. Were you visualizing
That's
this
what you
mining?
need. That's what you need in order to mine. You have to have, you have to have like at
The
least
graphics or
yeah,
mining?
well, it's a graphics card that it does something with the availability of like your RAM and how it processes those equations. You need something to like. That's
To
how
fucking boost it up a
With like
notch.
PlayStations, like
yeah,
PS4s,
it
you
used
need
to
it.
be like before Bitcoin got like to where because now the only mining of Bitcoin, the algorithm or the equations that release it are so hard now that you have to have extremely good computing power. But back in the day, you could do it off of PlayStations and shit like that when it first was about when the equations weren't as hard. That's
Yeah.
it is a fucking mathematical equation that the computer solves and you get fucking Bitcoin as a reward.
Yeah,
How
because
about
it's,
the
it's
dumbass
trying
that
to
fucking so
figure out the
back
algorithm.
when Bitcoin was like in its infancy stages, he traded like 600 Bitcoin for a pizza. You know how much that worth now?
$1 billion,
Trillions. I don't know, millions probably.
a lot of money.
Closing time.
Anyways, so yeah, you did the little mining.
Yeah, I did a little mining, and then I
You
did.
gotta keep it.
You made a lot of money trading it too. Once you learn how to fucking get on those international markets and fucking.
But
You get like 21,000 of this shit stolen from me the other day though. That sucked.
how did that
And I
happen?
just someone got a hold of my fucking phrase, my fucking 21 word phrase thing, and I thought it was Coinbase that was calling me. It said Coinbase. It wasn't some Middle Eastern woman I was talking to. It was like a
So
real
they stole your
They
password?
stole my fucking shit on my account. Yeah. There's no
Well,
way to get that back.
that sucks. I think we should prioritize real ways of making money instead of just speculating on things because then
That's
we
the
don't
American
create
dream.
anything.
Speculation.
Really? I thought it was free real estate.
You know what, dude? You're speculating again. We're prospecting.
So America,
Fuck yeah.
are we on a upward trajectory or are we at the end of a dying empire and we should bow out gracefully like the British Empire?
I don't know, man. I don't know if there's time to turn it around. Right?
You think we should just like fucking
But is anyone not in debt?
apologize?
Is any fucking country not in debt?
Debt isn't a real thing.
Exactly. I knew you were going to say that. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Buy, borrow, die.
Buy, borrow, die.
Or borrow, buy, die.
Yeah.
You gotta borrow first.
No, I still think we're. I don't know if we're. Oh, I didn't even know that did that. I don't know if we're in a
What's that,
spot
man?
where you can just have regular warfare anymore, right? Like, so if we owe China a bunch of money or something like that, they couldn't just fucking come over here and invade. We're too.
Yeah, they're like,
too loose leaf. We're too all
excuse
over the
me, you
board.
can't go to war with us.
Yeah. Well, I think it can just shut down power grids and shit. I think
Here's
that's one
your
way.
fucking will or deed
Yeah.
that says you can't do it.
I don't think you can do that anymore. Like, right? Because like when people conquered people back in the day, dude, they eradicated the fucking society that was there by
Well,
killing people. You can't like
why
what?
would you kill people when you can enslave them?
See, that's the thing, but you can't do that now. Is what I'm saying. Like that's against the Geneva Convention. Like all the fucking treaties that go along with that. Like how to have typical warfare now. You can't do that. Like crimes
Well,
against humanity.
America is just the private military contractor to industrial capital.
No, that's all it is.
So we are all being ruled over by the same people pretty much. There are loose boundaries still with nationality, but it's just all the same class of people that
Yeah.
rule over us.
It's the Rockefellers and the fucking Rothschilds and the
Yeah,
state
but now
run
they're all
world.
Chinese.
Like, dude, there was German U-boats like would dock in New Orleans to fill up, like in the American base to yeah.
During World War
In
II.
World War II, yeah.
Why would they do that?
When they'd make excursions down to Antarctica, their stopping point would be up. Then they come to New Orleans and they'd fill up and then they go back down to fucking
Antarctica.
Antarctica.
So that's crazy. So this was before World War II?
Well, Germany established a big colony down in Argentina. I don't know if you know, like there was a big Nazi fucking colony down there, and all. That's why a lot of the
Yeah.
Argentinians are light skinned because
So
they're
they
mixed with German.
so they
German side.
fueled up before they left Germany. They were like, let's stop in New Orleans, and then
Yeah, so they're
that was like their Buckies.
yeah, those are Buckies. They're U-boats. Bucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some German culture down there. I mean, they're so close to
I
Texas.
think that's
because
where
of the
fucking
German.
Hitler died at, dude. Was in.
He didn't die in a
I
bunker.
don't think he died in the bunker. We never recovered a body.
We got a
The
Cena.
Soviets. The Soviets got there first.
Yeah. They got there first. They fucked it up.
Yeah.
They fucking gave them what for? Because they fucked up Russia.
Yeah. Well, that's where basically that's where Hitler lost the war was fucking trying to fight
Attacking the
three.
communists.
Well, he's trying to fight three different factions, right? He's fighting Russians, he had all the shit down, invading Africa, and then he was going against Britain. Like,
West.
you can't do, yeah, you can't do that.
You know, 4/5 of the Nazi army, German army, died in the Eastern Front.
Yeah, that's in Russia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But they killed way more Russian.
Yeah, but they got what they stole out in what was it, Stalingrad or where was it?
Yeah,
The
Stalingrad, where
Brits
they
did? Yeah,
Enemy at the Gates.
Enemy
with
at
the
the great
snipers.
movie.
Great
Jude Law.
movie. I just saw it recently.
What a fucking treat he was.
Yeah, he shot him at the end too. He
Right,
was a fucking
remember when
fuck boy.
I
Yeah.
shoots him through the scope.
And then he fucking finds the girl at the end.
What's your favorite war movie, dude?
Saving PAD.
I was just about to say,
PR.
yeah, dude, I love that. Dude.
Saving Ryan.
Yeah,
And Band of Brothers is a show.
Yeah,
But
on HBO.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
they have the same director, Steven
I
Spielberg.
didn't know that.
Yeah, and Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
And so he had all the leftover from Saving Private Ryan. And so they gave them to them and they look the same.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, that was the best war thing ever. Band of Brothers really showed me what it's like to be in war.
Yeah.
I know what it's like.
You've been.
Yeah, Band of Brothers. Easy Company, 501st Division, Airborne. But yeah, would you ever fight for what you believe in? Like if
Yeah.
there's someone impeding on
Yeah.
you,
If someone's trying to press me, I'm yeah. It's
you
game
do
with
some
buddy.
Red Dawn shit.
But I don't think you should push ideologies on people if that's not what they fucking believe, right? I'm sure we all gotta have like an ethical moral code, you know, it's like foundation of like religion. I mean, I know you need it to that extent, so people aren't just raping and pillaging, but at the same time, you know, what I mean, look, if you want to go get an abortion, get a fucking abortion. What the fuck? Go do that.
So you're
Less
like
traffic. I can't keep
all
saying it enough.
traffic based.
Less traffic.
What about bike lanes? Do you like bike lanes?
No, I hate them as much as the homeless. I think we should get 2 homeless and 1 biker every year, like a
But if
tax
there's
system.
5 bikes in front of you, that's so much more cars. If everyone's on a bike, that's less cars on the road. So we'll
But
just
they're still in the way. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying less people on general, Hans.
okay.
And bikes are just a headache, right? They're slower. Okay.
That's true.
They don't do the correct turn signals, right?
Uh-huh.
They feel like they own the road, but their fucking means of transportation is 5,000 pounds less than the one I'm in. So that's stupid. That's physics. Okay.
Yeah, but it's
Math-
harder to start up when they're stopped. It's harder. You know, you ever start a bike, you just have to fucking stand up straight. It's easier for them to just roll straight through a stop sign.
Yeah.
What do you think about having a highway where people are just driving through downtown, the busiest area of Austin? It's like, why do we have a highway that is for people driving through Austin, and why
I
does
didn't
it
really
pass
think
through
about that.
downtown? It's
Yeah,
inefficient.
maybe just have like a beltway
Yeah.
that connects to side
around
streets and
it.
shit. Yeah.
Okay, so we could do a game where we try to guess each other's sexuality.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Come on. You're getting warmer.
I feel like you're biromantic.
What does that mean?
It means you're straight, but you have romantic ideas about all people. You see people in the best light.
Like sexually?
Yeah.
I never been attracted to a wiener. I really haven't. They're fucking ugly.
Okay.
I love my wiener. I put it everywhere, but it's ugly as sin.
So gays, you want them to marry?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Isn't that weird how
Have you ever been to a gay wedding? It's fucking amazing.
Is it?
Everyone's so nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's usually open bar, which a lot of people just fucking.
Everything's open there.
Yeah. Open borders, open buttholes. It gives a shit, dude.
They just want to open everything up. Open the fucking health. So yeah, I mean, you
What was
know,
that illegal alien joke? That premise you just had? What were you saying,
they just got here.
dude? So what do you think about this? Because NASA's releasing all the fucking videos of the spaceships now and saying that aliens are real,
Uh-huh.
right? And I'm like, yeah, we've been knowing that. Like, they make the best fucking tacos, as the family can eat. Family of five, under $15, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like making it.
What is this picture of a Mexican family?
Yeah. What is this?
What is a quinceanera?
Yeah. What are we? A pinata? What are we doing?
That's alien to me.
Yeah.
What do you think about Mexicans?
I stood in a quinceañera. I love Mexicans.
Are it better than gay weddings?
A quinceañera over a gay wedding?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
You go to a quinceanera and a gay wedding, you tell me you
like
hate
a
Mexicans.
quinceañera
You
is
tell
like,
me you hate liberals.
but I mean, quinceañera is like 16-year-olds. So that's,
15.
is it 15?
Yeah.
Quince. Yeah.
What's 16?
Quince.
Quince.
Adams Jones, the
Quincy
second.
Adam Jones is 16.
Yeah.
Forever 16.
Forever.
That's what they were like back then because they died younger. So they were like forever 21.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're doing better now than the 1800s.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say we're living longer.
We're
We're
improving.
broker.
Yeah, we're taller.
Aren't
We're
we?
all short. Yeah, they were riding around on donkeys.
They still do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
they thought they were cowboys.
now I think our testosterone's less though, because all the shit in the water. They didn't really drink water. They fish fucking it. You know what I'm
Really?
saying?
You do Red Bull?
I do alcohol.
That's better than water.
I'm
It's hard to
surprised you
keep
didn't have
water
any
clean.
beers in here, dude.
We do. We have White Claw. We have
Yeah.
High Noon.
You want a high noon?
Yeah, give me a high noon. You want to drink a high noon? Or
Yeah, give me a White Claw. Thank you. I'll take a High Noon actually, so that we're all on the same wavelength.
Bartender.
Thank you, man. It's cold. I got a fucking fridge in here. What else could you need? I got the bathroom coat over there. I got a label maker.
a label? A label
Mhm.
maker?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Work shit at that.
What are you texting? It's distracting you.
I just fucking
Technology.
yeah, dude. Sometimes like when I fucking like when we went out and shot that movie. Cheers.
Cheers.
We shot
What
that
movie?
movie. I shot a movie with Cowboy Cerrone.
Holy shit.
And when we went and did that, we had no service because we're in like fucking the hills of New Mexico, the canyons of New Mexico. It was
Yeah.
actually pretty dope to be off that phone for a little while, just fucking
Huh.
get off the grid,
Yeah.
you know?
When I was out snowboarding, you know how it's white, and so you see shit.
Mhm.
You know what I saw in that snow are notifications and little like buttons and shit, because that's what my mind is searching for. That's like a berry to me. That's like a juicy red berry. It's like a notification, like a little heart.
Yeah,
That's what I was seeing in the snow. So it's like my brain
it
is
was
like,
wired into that.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
like
look
I,
for icons.
I was tripping mushrooms with this chick one time, and she sucks. She was annoying as shit, right?
Why was she throwing curry at you?
No, she was one of those like where like if you said you've done something, she's done it but done it better. You know,
a girl like
I
that. That
hate
was
'em.
way worse.
Yeah, yeah, no, those are the worst people in
Yeah,
the world. But
yeah.
when we were tripping mushrooms, she did say one thing that I never really noticed, and I was like, holy shit, she's right. Like like when you're tripping like mushrooms, you're out in fucking the wilderness, right?
Yeah.
And everything's great, and you're vibing. You ever look at your phone when you're tripping on mushrooms and it looks completely different than everything
It's like
around
black
you?
and white.
It's like it's all distorted and weird, but then you look up and everything's just you're a vibe. Because she's
Yeah.
like, it's the key to the simulation. She goes, it's what keeps us wired in. When you take
She
mushrooms,
sounds
your
pretty
brain.
cool.
Well, that was the only cool thing she said.
Okay,
You
you
know what I'm
set it
saying?
up like she was gonna say something dumb.
No, she said a lot of dumb shit, but I forgot those parts. But that was the only thing I really thought was like, oh shit, I never really thought about
It's
it
the
like
key to the simulation.
that. It's like it's what we're keeps us connected to the fucking thing
It's
that
the
we're
access portal to the world of
Wow.
virtuality.
Well, sexuality.
And that's a world that we should access.
Did
That's
you ever
not
fuck
like
a guy?
no.
Okay.
Why?
There, you heard it here first.
Are you looking for guys?
No, I just feel like it's not a question that gets asked enough.
Do you think that I'm bi-curious because I'm a liberal?
No, it's your face more than anything. It's
I have a
not.
soft face.
You just have a, let me go check that out kind of face.
I'm a curious guy.
Curious George.
Yeah, I'm intellectually curious.
Sexually too?
No,
Question mark.
no.
Okay. Well, you don't. If you
I'm
don't know unless
too
you ask.
I'm too conservative. I have like a little bit of conservatism in me.
When it comes to gays.
Yeah, because I'm Korean. I come from an ancient culture, and that shit is embedded into me in ways that
Well, how long did you live in Korea?
no,
Okay.
my
So you're married.
parents are just
Your parents are first gen.
yeah. I have an old programming that doesn't allow me to fuck dudes.
That's fair.
I'm connected to an old culture,
That's fair,
something
dude.
you'll never understand as an American.
Well, my shit's pretty old too, dude.
But you forget about it instantly. I try to talk to you about, your old culture. You're like, I'm American. I don't give a fuck about
Well, I don't think
England.
did I say that?
Something like
I'm not
that.
English.
What are you?
I'm a Czechoslovakian Bohemian from the Caesar
You're
Empire.
like Gogol Bordello.
Yeah.
New history. Da, 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 da. Yeah, if you just shave off the handlebar, just give yourself a nice little European thing, put you in a tracksuit,
Yeah.
and fit right in.
Fit right in, dude. I love fitting in like a glove.
Your hand would fit right in a pocket, stealing from people.
A sock.
A sock pocket.
Rusty sock.
Get some of that Czechoslovakian DNA on you. So yeah, I mean, I think Texas is such a great place to be right now in terms of what we do.
Oh yeah, it's the epicenter. And then all the movie shit's moving down. I know in San Marcos, Netflix is building a production lot, like a production studio lot down there for like
Nice.
movies and shit. So
For Mexican movies,
yeah, a lot of
set in the
this one,
desert.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's crazy because Texas is it could be Mars, it could be Sahara, it could be fucking Arizona.
Yeah. And then there's a hill country, and there's the fucking Galveston Bay, which is
Water.
industrial plants with water around it. Water's
Why
burning.
doesn't it not better beaches? Why does Texas's beaches not excel? Is it because
I honestly don't.
swampy
I
and
honestly
humid?
don't know. Like honestly, like because you go to certain parts of Florida, and they got nice beaches up and down Florida. Even
They
if
don't even try.
Yeah, it's just kind of the way it is. And then yeah, I've grown up with brown fucking seawater my whole life. I didn't know it was blue, to be honest. The first time I saw like blue water, I was like, holy shit, this is what it's supposed to be like. So
I think it's the mugginess. I think we got like that Louisiana swamp water in the because it's all connected.
dude, did you know that the first capital of Texas was supposed to be like West Columbia, Sweeney area, but they moved it to Austin because of the fucking mosquitoes? Like dead ass. That's a real thing.
Yeah. Are they still there? Does it like stay there throughout the years? They just have
What?
a bad mosquito thing going
Oh
on?
no, where I'm from, it's
Yeah.
fucking terrible.
It's
Like
like a
mosquitoes,
cloud.
like they're not. People complain about them up here. I'm like, this ain't shit. This ain't shit.
They're like an army. They're like locust.
Yeah, what the fucking purpose is of a mosquito? Like, why do we need those? Do you ever think about that? Like, why do we have fucking? What do they do?
I think it's our reckoning.
Eradication.
Well, we've turned all the biomass on Earth into humans at a higher rate than anything. So we have all this human crop, and anything that utilizes a human crop is going to do well. And mosquitoes are just the right size. They're basically microbes, and they're hard to kill. So if you have all this, cattle, then then the mad cow disease is going to have like a lot of shit to work with. So they're converting a little bit of that human biomass into natural bugginess. So they have more bugs, and now the fucking birds can eat the mosquitoes, and the bats can eat the mosquitoes, and it's converting human biology into nature. So it's taking from us a little bit to make the environment better for frogs and things that eat mosquitoes.
Yeah.
So in one way, it's good because it's like feeding.
But an ecosystem.
Yeah, but in another way, what if you bite a doctor? He gets a scratch. He's distracted during a surgery. He kills a Nobel Prize laureate who could have discovered how to make a lithium-ion battery better.
Oh shit! I need to put more time. I didn't know we were gonna go, so I need to fucking. I didn't put fucking quarters in my. Well, they be taking the fuck out of me in that parking shit, dude.
Oh, they get me all the time.
They better not put a goddamn boot on my car, dude.
I hope not. I got once over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking
What did I
got me.
say over there? What we have
It's a list.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle.
Oh shit! I'm second.
Damn. You think you have time to go home?
No, I'll probably just go up to Sunset right now. Chill.
What's going on at sunset?
No, I don't want to, because right now, if I leave traffic, I won't get home
Yeah.
for a fucking hour. You
You
know
want to
that's
come over, meet the missus, have a little dinner?
how far are you from here?
Like 2 minutes.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's see. Yeah.
So I think that Kamala Harris is just so generic that we're like, we don't want the same thing. We know the same thing isn't going to work. We can't just manage this. This either has to be ridden like a bull all the way to the end, or we have to fucking go full bureaucratic, full European, and Americans don't want to be European. I think this is a rejection of the European mentality.
Well, look, the only thing I'll get political on that makes sense to me, uh, like when Elon and like Trump, they're like talking about bringing like jobs instead of outsourcing them other places. I know it's the
Yeah.
labor's cheaper, but like, yeah, that makes sense as like a country, like put more
Uh-huh.
jobs, and more shit over here, that makes sense to me. But yeah, all the rest of it, I'm just kind of like, we're fucked. So it doesn't really matter who's driving the ship. We're fucked. Okay, there's no turning back. We're done. We're done past that point.
You don't think we can transition to be like England anytime soon?
What is England? What's
Just
so great
hello
about?
there.
Well,
Oh, hello. Just being nice, just like chilling. Like we're so used to this high level of comfort that we're willing to sacrifice on other areas of comfort. It's like I don't think it's worth it to have homeless people if you get berries all year round. Like I'd rather get rid of the berries and just
well, I mean, as like pack animals, all right.
yeah.
The fucking lion hurts its leg and the fucking pack gets
Uh,
left behind and dies. It's called the
what about
natural
Stephen
selection.
Hawking?
Yeah, well,
We drug him along. He discovered black holes.
he did, but what did that do for our economy? Nothing. Thank you, Stephen. And
Haven't you seen the movie?
uh,
He was in a movie. We have a movie now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it brought in money. It's good. And he inspired lots of crippled children to fucking use their brain. And now they're all out here thinking. But
Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, what do you think about Trump using Nazi rhetoric? Like he said the immigrants are poisoning the blood of our country. And that's like directly a Hitler quote. It's like where did he even get that from? And why would you say that they're poisoning our blood? Like our blood is already we got a fucking Czechoslovakian talking to a Korean.
Yeah.
Our blood is fucked.
Yeah, there's too much fluoride in the water.
RFK is gonna get rid of fluoride.
You like RFK, dude?
No,
You don't like him?
it's scary. Yeah,
Why?
because he's gonna get rid of fluoridated water. He believes in crazy conspiracy theories about vaccines that are not scientifically proven.
What's his vaccine take?
He just hates like a lot of them. Like he hates like a lot of vaccines, and he thinks like the COVID was just engineered by Chinese and Jews.
I do think the COVID thing was engineered to some extent. I don't know by who, don't know, but it's like, okay, this is the flu. Okay, but let's shut the country down. Something was done there. Say it had to have been, right?
Well, we let it
COVID.
spread.
I had COVID and I thought I was hungover for 3 days. That's it. But I knew people that got the vaccine and then now have blood clots and shit that they've been perfectly healthy prior to that.
Do
I
you
think, like, you know how long it took the flu vaccination, like, to get up to standard with shit? Like 30 years over a time
Well, we have a
period.
new one every year.
That's what I'm saying, because it fucking mutates, right? But like, I don't know. I think a lot of that shit was backed by money and pharma and shit like that. But
Well, being from Asia, there's like a new fucking pandemic there every 3 years. We had MERS, Middle Eastern Respiratory Syndrome. We had
I do remember
SARS. We had
MERS.
bird flu.
Bird flu, swine
this
flu is
one-
my favorite.
Swine flu. We had Ebola in America. It's like this is another pandemic, and
It's
as
a damn pandemic.
the one thing that we have to do is be able to withstand a pandemic. Like that's our key to our survival. If we can't do that, then we're not even a civilization, pretty much.
Yeah. I think it's a mentality thing too. Like if you have a weak victim mentality on shit, you will perish, right? Like if you're like, look, I'm just like, yeah, I'm sick. Fuck it. I'm gonna go jog and be fine.
Yeah.
Sweat it out. I thought I was hungover from gin for 3 days. So I can't shake this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You
You
know?
gotta have a mentality to be like, I'm still gonna live my life.
That's right. We about done here, Hans? I gotta go see a man about a horse.
Okay. What do you think about the fucking, you know, the fact that we didn't have PPE, personal protective equipment for the medical industry?
We didn't have it.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to have it? We
We're
didn't
supposed to
know.
produce it.
We didn't. But
China makes all of it.
Yeah.
And then the pandemic happened. They're like, we need it for our people. We're not
Yeah.
giving you this
Real
shit.
convenient, huh? Real convenient. All of a
Supply
sudden,
chain is
all of a
built
sudden,
for
we need all this
profit.
shit for something else, and other people got it, and we don't.
They're fucking using it to make bat soup.
You ever read about?
No,
Me either.
it's like the rat of the sky.
Yeah, it's like
They're disgusting
the-
animals.
the chicken of the chicken.
Chicken of the mammals.
Chicken of the mammals.
Are you big into natural history, like animal shit and like learning about buffalo?
Not particularly. Not really been a big buffalo guy.
Well, did you know that cats are either black or orange? And you can have like white, but that's like another gene that covers up their blackness or orangeness.
Yeah.
So it's on the X chromosome.
They're actually all hairless to begin with.
As babies or in the womb?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either or.
So what else are some issues in the world? Russia, Ukraine, Jews, Palestinians. Have you been keeping up with the Jews?
Keeping up with the Joneses, not the Jews, bro.
What's the Joneses up to? Who are the Joneses you're looking at nowadays?
Kardashians.
Ugh. What are they doing?
I don't fucking
They've
know.
been quiet for a while.
Oh, yeah, they made their millions.
Yeah.
You don't have an OnlyFans?
Great. Me? Not yet.
You should, dude.
Uh,
You're leaving a lot of cheddar on the bread without getting the OnlyFans.
what would you film? You squirting into a sock?
Yeah, it's already on there.
How much?
How much?
Yeah.
Just depends.
That's cool. I mean, if you're gonna do it anyways,
Yeah, might as well film it.
it's part of your whole philosophy, right?
It's
Just
part of the
film everything.
brand.
Film
The brand.
your life. Life is for filming.
Yeah, because didn't Jake Paul and Logan Paul do all that? Look at them. Now
Yeah.
he owns a fucking Gatorade company. Yeah.
Yeah, he endorsed Trump.
Yeah.
Jake Paul, or yeah. He's gonna fight Tyson.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Do you think it's elder abuse?
No, I mean, I just don't think it's a win situation, dude. Like,
Even if Jake Paul wins.
yeah, but it's like Tyson's out of his prime. He's fucking an old man,
Ugh,
right? So it's like,
yeah,
but then if you get knocked out, it's like, oh shit,
that's rude.
But
It's on Netflix.
why don't you just fight a fighter?
Yeah, they fight anyone who's not a fighter.
But it's a big cash grab. I get it. It's money. Money trumps all, dude.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
that's what we could do. After comedy's over, we could just start fighting
Fight?
people.
I think we need to start a fight club in the back of the green room in Sunset. I think we just need to fucking open that little office and everybody just sit in a phone booth and beat the shit out of each other.
That's a good thing to do.
You see, violence cures a lot of all that fucking retard shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think there's a curing of retardation when people get brain damage?
Mhm. I'm not saying stomp them out, but I'm saying you get punched in the nose, you're like, all right, you know what? I'm an asshole. I should have cooperated.
Or you get really cocky and you act like you're the shit and you start slapping old people at bars because they won't.
Yeah, but then
drink
that's
their
when
whiskey.
somebody comes in. Yeah, I see what you did. Yeah, some of them go off the handle. All right, we gotta get out of here, Hans.
Okay, thank you for doing it, man.
Thank you for being here,
I love
buddy.
you.
Thank you for having me. Pineapple vodka seltzer.
I knew.
We'll put them all together. Please sponsor us, Geek Bar.
Hezbollah's own. Hi.
Even Vans. We already got the sign, so come on with it, Vans. We'll take a couple skateboarding
Yes,
shoes. Who gives a
money.
shit.
You have to drive all the way into downtown for the
Hey, get your cat spayed and neutered. Shout out Bob Barker.
Bobby B.